What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tony's Picks Look Ahead show here with yours truly, Vegas Al. We're going to break down this January 21st action here for Wednesday. Boy, oh boy, this is another bad cold streak. You're talking 2-18 run, nine straight losses. If I put a bet in, it's losing. That's where I'm at right now. Indiana the other night, we can't get a -8. They were clearly the better team, played well all night. We're up by 10 throughout most of that game. That's just last night. There was other losses as well. College basketball didn't go my way yesterday. Today, I just put one play in Spurs +4. They're up by 10, 15 points throughout the whole entire game. I go away for a second. I check my phone when the game's over. They lose by 5 on a +4. Suicidal. That's where I'm at. I'm not kidding you. Very upset. I get it. This is it's my job here to give you guys picks and to be professional. It's hard to right now with this losing streak I'm on. I take it very hardly. I don't know. I don't know. If you're watching Fade, this is where I'm at right now. You need to check out the other cappers on the site because right now it's not rolling with me. I'm going to continue to do my job every day, which is give you guys picks and information what I like to be on tomorrow. But I would have also been on Nuggets. Nuggets is going on right now. Let me see the score. I would have been on Nuggets, tried to fade those Lakers. Let me check that score. Maybe I can feel better about myself if at least that comes through. It's tied up 96-96. It's going to go right down to the wire. Should have been on Heat -2.5 as well. That was another one I was looking at. Again, easier said after the fact. But you can go back and watch last night's picks. It's just super frustrating. The ones I'm deciding to go and put money on and put up on the site are losing. You're watching somebody who's struggling right now. Struggling. There's your 2-minute rant on how bad it is right now. We're going to get into it, though. I know, bad vibes. Let me cheer up myself. Again, I know you guys see the John Lennon glasses. I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to do anything just for one win. I just want one win. Can I get one win tomorrow? That's all I want. One win. I'm not greedy. I just want one win. That's it. One win. Let's get into NBA. Cavaliers, Hornets. Let me just get here the injury report first, and I'll get into the line and everything. Oh my gosh. When I look here, yep, Merrill, Garland, and Strus still out for the Cavs. Still basically a healthy Hornets squad. I'm seeing really just Plumlee will be out tomorrow. Spread here in this one, I was seeing it was Cavaliers minus the 3.5. I see it now down to 2.5. Total 236.5. I know it seems like a buy low price with the Cavs, so I have to go there. I don't care how well the Hornets have been playing, who they've been upsetting. Knipe, Bridges, LaMelo, all these guys, a nice young core. I got to go to the Cavs. Buy low opportunity, minus 2.5. That's where I'm at in this one. I'm throwing out all the ATS numbers. I'm throwing out all of the recent trends. I mean, I've been busting my ass trying to find all of this inside information. And what's it matter when you're on a 2-18 run, pretty much? Again, 9 straight losses out of me. I'm never going to win a bet again, guys. I'm never going to win a bet. So there you go. Pacers and Celtics. And also a lot of people are probably happy right now that I'm going through this. That's why I know who you are, too. I want to say names. But I'm going to refrain. I will root for you to lose as well. That's how I'll be very negative here tonight. Pacers, Celtics. I mean, at this one here, we got a fat price with the Pacers. It's 10.5, total 227. Pacers did win that last meeting these two teams played. It was like 9 days ago. It was a defensive game, too, 98-96. Injury report-wise, Mathurin is probably not going to go for the Pacers. Yes, we'd like him in, but again, still plenty of pieces. McConnell, Neesmith, Nembhard. Obviously, the front court's still pretty good with this Jay Huff, Micah Potter, emergence. Obviously, my boy Pascal Siakam. He's always good for a solid 20-piece. I think the Pacers keep this one close. Rick Carlisle here against the team that drafted him. I get it. Pacers, you could say, have a look ahead. They do play the Thunder next. Obviously, a rematch of the NBA Finals. But I think Pacers want to even up this season series against the Celtics. Again, they've actually covered 2 of the 3 games this year. They've covered 9 out of the last 12 meetings here, have these Pacers. I know I said I'm going to throw out all the ATS numbers and all the recent trends, but this one here, plus 10 with the Pacers, I just can't pass up. And there we go in that one. I'll get in a better mood throughout this video, guys. I didn't mean to start off so grumpy. It's just lose 9 bets in a row and tell me how you're going to feel. Nets, Knicks. This one here, Knicks are laying 11.5 points. I get it. They do their they play their better basketball at home. An actual profitable team betting them ATS-wise at home. You look almost every statistic, they outranked them. Points per game, field goal percentage, free throws, rebounds, steals, turnovers, defensive rating, everything points to the Knicks. But what if I told you both of these teams are currently on a 2-8 run last 10 games, and you're catching 11 points with the Nets? Of course, that's where I'm going to look first. Let me actually tell you guys the injury report before we run out of here or run out on this pick. Day'Ron Sharpe and Highsmith really are the 2 guys on the Nets. It looks like a clean injury report for the Knicks, but I'm not scared to take those Brooklyn Nets here plus the 11, especially with Michael Porter Jr. Looking like he'll play. Yeah, I got no problem going Nets here plus the 11 in that one. We got Hawks and Grizzlies. I'll get to the injury report first so I don't forget. Injury report here, Rishashare, Porzingis will be out tomorrow for the Hawks, and then a couple guys here for the Grizzlies, Edey, Clark, Pippen, Jerome as well, and then Santi Aldama is a game-time decision. We'll see if he goes. I don't know. To me, this Grizzlies squad is still kind of deep. Coward comes to mind. Jaren Jackson Jr., obviously. Ja Morant now starting to play a little bit better. I can make a case here to get on the Grizzlies minus 2.5 at home. Again, I don't know, man. The Hawks have been hit or miss sometimes. I tried to back them the other day. Who was that against? Where they let me down bad? It was the Bucks game the other night. They couldn't even cover that. I get it. Laying points with them at home is I don't know. I like the Grizzlies here in this one. Short and sweet. Not going to overthink it. We got Pistons. We got Pelicans. 9.5 points here. This Pistons team is going to lay. Real quick, let me get the injury report here. I see a clean injury report again for these Pistons. Alvarado and Herbert Jones on the injury report for the Pelicans. So, again, keep an eye out on their status. These Pistons, man, they've just been rolling right along. What can we say? I know they didn't cover the other night versus Boston, but I thought they'd lose that outright. They still managed to even get that one done. I could argue they may have a little bit of a Friday night look ahead here. They do play Houston at home. Rockets, obviously the way better team here than a Pelican squad. But on the road, Pistons still have been, a solid team this year. I don't know. I'm not willing to step in front of them right now. Again, 13-6 on the road this year. They're on a 7-3 run last 10, have won 3 straight. I know it's super square, but don't step in front of the Pistons. They've just done me so wrong this year. I've started going on the other end and just tailing them, and it's been quite nice. I get they didn't cover the other night versus Celtics. We gave out Celtics, though. Feel like I have a good read on the Pistons at least, so not scared of laying it with them. A very deep team. I'm not going to sit here and say fool's gold anymore. This team's starting to look like they may be a team on the rise. We might have been knowing this. I just refuse to believe the Pistons are good, but I'm starting to have to come around on them. Let's just be real. Thunder and Bucks. When I was looking at this one here, Thunder laying 9.5 points to me just seems absolutely ludicrous. Look at the injury report. Miles Turner, Kevin Porter, the Jalen Williams and Isaiah Hartenstein also out. 1 second. Topic, Caruso. That's about it. Taurean Prince as well for the Bucks. I don't know, though. To me, I get the Thunder have been solid this year, 16-5 on the road, but this feels like too many points. Bucks are starting to play a little competitive as of late. still a very good shooting team. You don't think about that when you think about the Bucks, but what are they? Top 5, top 6 in three, and they're second in the league in 3-point field goal percentage, 39%. I get it, almost dead last in free throw percentage, though. A contrast there, but I think the Bucks can compete here versus the Thunder. I'd be on the dog again here with the Milwaukee Bucks. We got Raptors. We got Kings. I'm seeing the Raptors laying 4.5 points. Are we going to go to the Kings now? Now they're getting points. When you look at the injury report here for this one, Colin Murray-Boyles, Jacoby Walter, Jakob Poeltl, R.J. Barrett, and Chucky Hepburn all looking like they will be out for the Raptors. And still just Keegan Murray here for the Kings on the injury report. I don't know. To me, still like the Raptors. Still like the Raptors. I'm sorry. I think still the better team. We got Scotty Barnes. We still got Brandon Ingram. I've been waiting on a Grady Dick 20-point performance out of him. I hate saying his name. But the kid can't shoot the ball when left open, and hopefully they leave him open for some threes. I don't know. I can get on the Raptors. I just refuse to touch the Kings consistently, especially how they've been, they won a couple times there as a dog. People started getting excited. Then they win there as a favorite versus the Wizards. And what they go do? They go and lay an egg like they're doing tonight. Back-to-back spot. Give me the Raptors still. -4.5 in this one. On to college basketball. Got to be short and sweet with this college hoops. If UNC doesn't win this one, burn the Jordan off their jersey. How many times have I said that? How many times have I said that now? I was on them there versus Stanford. They lose that outright. I had a bad feeling in my stomach about going back to them versus Cal, so I said it's Cal or pass. I wound up passing. Of course, Cal wins outright as well in that one. UNC is just, holy smokes, they're fraudulent. I mean, holy smokes. I don't care about the 5-star talent that they have on this roster. You got to win games. Am I comfortable laying 11.5 points with them right now with how they've looked? No. However, I'm gonna go to them. I just can't back Notre Dame. I'm sorry. Obviously, Marcus Burton still being out for them is huge. I don't know. I got to go to North Carolina. Again, they don't get this one done for us. I know it's a big number, but still, you got to cover this against Notre Dame, especially bounce back at home spot after the ugly West Coast road trip for them. I love you, North Carolina, here to bounce back and whip up on Notre Dame. Notre Dame did play with Stanford 47-40. They slowed that game down like hella. Still like North Carolina. That's all I got to say. Georgetown and Villanova here in this one. What do we got? We got Villanova minus the 9.5 points. To me, hard to get on Georgetown with their shooting numbers. They're actually the better free throw shooting team, but look at every other statistic shooting wise. It's brutal. 43% from the floor is 272nd in the nation. 299th in the nation in 3-point field goal percentage. Slight edge on the boards for Georgetown. Don't get me wrong, but again, losers of 5 straight on a 3-7 run. Also like the fact that Nova actually lost to Georgetown last year, 75-73 in the last meeting of the year between these two. What are we laying again? 9.5 points. I know I'm giving you 2 favorites here out the gate, but I think that's where I got to be in this one. All right. Am I going to go to a third and final favorite? Probably here. I like Creighton here minus the 7.5 versus Xavier. What's rough now is I'm seeing this, what do you call it here? 1 second. I lost the game. Give me a second. Why is this thing acting so fugazi? Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Jesus. Xavier Creighton. Thank you. When I'm looking at this game here, it's just the home court advantage you got with Creighton that I like. 8-2 at home this year is not bad. Just dropped it there the other night for us. I'm going to give you 3 straight favorites out the gate. College basketball, I'm probably getting my head kicked on these, but I don't like Xavier this year, bottom line. A lot of here we're going to be running to get that +7 in this one, and I think Tough place to play versus Creighton at their place. If they get hot from 3 too, which I hate having a bet on teams like that are so reliant on the 3. Forced to play, I'd be on Creighton in this one. Do we finally have a dog? Yes, we do. I like Texas as well here. I don't know why I said as well, but you get me. I like Texas. +7 I was seeing with them. Sean Wright still has some work to do with this Longhorn squad. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they're the most elite team in the country. I think they're on their way in the next couple of seasons. Just Kentucky's in shambles. Mark Pope, I'll just be honest. When I see a coach that I don't think is going to be there in 2 seasons, I like to fade the school. So I'm fading Kentucky right now. I don't think Mark Pope is going to be the coach for much longer. Hate to put that out there in the universe, but we have to be real here. Just Kentucky's taking step backs. When you're having to go to Denzel Aberdeen in the transfer portal and really rely on him as a scorer for you, I think you're in trouble. I don't know. I get they had that 17-point comeback versus Tennessee, but I'm starting to have doubts about Tennessee now. I like Texas getting all these points. Look at them, 86 points per game, puts them at 26th in the nation. All the rebounding advantages as well to them. I gave out earlier a Malachi Moreno under in his points, and you can probably go points and rebounds. I think the kid's a bust. I'm going to be mean and brutal because these kids get paid now. He's the number 1 player out of the state of Kentucky, Gatorade Player of the Year and whatnot. His only time he shows up is against the NC Centrals of the world. I don't count LSU. LSU's not a good SEC program right now. Despite what their record is, I don't care. LSU's fraudulent. That game that he had 17 points versus them is very fraudulent. Don't let it fool you. He's not going to reach double digits. I think really the only guy I'm impressed with on this Kentucky roster is Otega Owe. So I think it's Texas who actually has a little bit of a deeper roster. Give me Texas Longhorns here +7. Let me check out some of these comments here, and then I'll get on to the next game. It's my boy Sonny here in the chat. You and everybody else at Tony's Picks was on UCLA, but I'm stubborn and stuck with Purdue. Good job, you guys. Yeah, Sonny, I'll be getting to your Nebraska Cornhuskers real soon. That's all. Just come on here to spew hate. That's basically the Tony's Picks fan base. Gotta love it. What was the final score in that game here? UCLA. Let me see. I'm trying to find it, and I'll talk about it. I don't know what you're talking about. UCLA won. I'm in a bad mood, bro, and I'm being a douche to you. I just realized actually what you said. Live on-air apology to my boy Sonny. My bad, bro. Purdue losing, that's okay. Yeah, I'm being a douche to you for no reason, Sonny. You've been nothing but good to me, too. My bad, man. I'm just frustrated. I don't know if you watched the beginning of the video. It's a massive bad cold streak. I gave UCLA last night. We don't put it in, of course. We're fools. I'm a fool right now, so do with that as you wish. But, yes, should have been on UCLA, as a premium, even money line, etc. Again, I just didn't like the far travel spot there. Patient with me, Sonny. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong there. My bad. Being all up mean to you and whatnot. I'm taking out my loss. I'm a very mean person when I lose. That's just how I am. I don't handle losses well. Show me a good loser, and I'll show you somebody that's consistently going to lose. Kelly's saying she's a douche every day. Hey, maybe I need to get like that, Kelly. Maybe I need to get like that. All right, we got Memphis. We got Tulsa. Let me change the subject. Again, try to be positive for you guys. Can you blame me? Can you blame me, though? Let me know in the comment section your worst losing streak or your worst bad beat. We've all had them. Memphis and Tulsa, though, we're going to go to this one. You can call me a miserable piece of crap, but I can't stand Memphis. So I know it's laying points with Tulsa. It's like, what are you doing here? But Tulsa's been, what are they this year? 15-3 doing their thing. I got no problem laying it with Tulsa here. You could say revenge spot also. Memphis dominated them last year. I don't know. To me, Tulsa, the 3-point field goal percentage is top 10 in the country. You look at Memphis, they're 233rd in the country in free 3-point percentage. What do you call it? Tulsa's top 5 in the country in free throw percentage. What's Memphis? 290th. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and sugarcoat it. All over Tulsa. Love fading Penny Hardaway. Love fading Ashton Hardaway, one of the bigger Nepo babies in all of sports. Yep, give me Tulsa here, minus the 5.5. We got Arizona. We got Cincinnati. What do you call it? Arizona, Cincinnati. Let me find this line. I knew it was a big one for Arizona here. Minus 13.5. I'm seeing total is 153.5. Yeah. I just hate Cincinnati. I hate Baba Miller. Again, more negative spewing out of me, but I got to just keep it real. I think Baba Miller's a fraud as well. For a while, he was going single digits, struggling to score. Of course, Colorado gets him right on track, gets him hot again. A nice little matchup, though, between these two bigs, Koa Pete and him, obviously Baba Miller. I think Koa Pete eats his breakfast, lunch, and dinner and has himself a big night. Keep an eye out on this Cure Krisa here, the guard from Cincinnati, leading them in assist. He's now still a game-time decision. Arizona at home here, minus 13.5. Again, I get it. It's a big number, but I'm on those Arizona Wildcats in this one. There we go, Sonny. Here's your Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let me see. I thought the line was 5 when I was looking at it. Let me find it. It's 11.5. That was a different game. Sorry. Let me see here with Washington. There's this player I do like prop-wise on their squad. It's the big guy. What do you call it? This kid, Hannes Steinbach. 17 points, 21 points, 17 points, 20 points, 20 points, 21 points. The kid's a baller, all I got to say. I don't know if he has enough around him. That's the problem. And Nebraska is still undefeated, deep as all hell. I'm still going to call them some fool's gold. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to be peaking right now. Sonny, you got to respond to this. You know you don't want to be peaking right now in the month of January. Let's be real. You don't want to. Come March, late February, that's when you want to be playing your best basketball. Unfortunately, Nebraska's playing so good right now, I'm not mad at going to them. I like the Hans Steinbach prop, okay, for Washington. And forced to play, I'm just going to not overthink it. I'll be on Nebraska. And if we lose, we can blame Sonny. But I know I want to hear what Sonny has to think about that, because playing your best basketball in January is always a recipe for disaster. You want to peak a little bit towards the end of the season. That's my only thought on why I'm saying fool's gold with Nebraska. But they just keep winning. They just keep making me look like a fool. So I'll get on the bandwagon with them right now with the minus 11.5, those Nebraska Cornhuskers. Again, Hans Steinbach prop, though. The kid's legit. I'll take a 20-10 night out of him, prop-wise. We got Virginia Tech. We got Syracuse here. Where's Whiskers in the chat when you need him? What are they laying? A small number here, minus 3.5. Boy, oh boy, man. Syracuse has been all right ATS-wise this year. I mean, you've made some money if you've been backing them. But they do this every now and then. They just do that. They do that Boston College game there. Holy smokes. What an egg on their face. Boston College is atrocious. How do you lose to Boston College? I don't get how you lose to Boston College. It's similar to what UNC did there on the West Coast. Just it's a joke. That's why I don't like betting on Syracuse. They're very, 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 with a capital VERY, fraudulent. Cannot wait. I don't even know if they'll make the tournament this year. I know that sounds crazy. They might be a bubble team. All over Virginia Tech. Love this Neoclis Avaladis, this kid, Neo, I'm just going to call him. Big-time player here. Obviously, there's a couple other pieces, too, that surround him. It's not just him, really. Hansberry, he's back in the fold of things. So, yeah, I can get on Virginia Tech here. Just look at the free throw percentage difference here. 364th in the nation is Syracuse. I mean, we've been just pounding them all year about how bad they are free throw wise. I need Whiskers in the chat, man. I need Whiskers in the chat today to just defend the Syracuse Orange. But he's hiding. He knows. I think he knew I was going to come on here and roast Syracuse, and he said, let me not tune into the show tonight. all over Virginia Tech, the plus 3.5. Tough place to play, don't get me wrong, at Syracuse, but I think they handle business here. Outright on the money line, plus 3.5, whatever you guys like, but I'm on Virginia Tech in that one. All right, we'll move on over to some hockey. We're getting through this Wednesday slate here. I don't know if I'll go back to one play a day. I kind of want to just keep it light, man, and just feel some wins out. We have a UFC pay-per-view. It's not even pay-per-view anymore, Paramount Plus card this week, and I'm ready to just go crazy on it. That's all I got to say. You know, I love my UFC. We got our first card of the year back, so tune in for that on Saturday. I'm going Monday through Sunday with this look ahead show, guys. I'm not going to take a day off until I get on a heater. I got to get myself on a heater again. But like I said, for right now, I just need to feel one win. 9 straight loss. I just need to feel one win. Again, like and subscribe here. I'm giving you guys my heart and soul to this thing. Links also in the description. Check out another capper right now. Let me sort things out. Let me sort things out, guys, because the other night I felt like I was going to win. I put 3 plays in. I even guaranteed winning, and we just laid an egg 0-3 night. I'm not going to come on here and keep telling you guys to – no, I'm not going to do that until I get my thing situated. I just need to feel 1 or 2 wins here just to get me back. Get me back. We've all been there. We got Red Wings. Red Wings Maple Leafs here. I'm trying to find the line in this one. Oh, boy, you got the Maple Leafs here minus 120. I'm seeing Gibson here for the Red Wings, who's been all right this year. Pretty solid, honestly. 274 goals allowed. Wall's been really good as of late as well. He's expected for the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs are a team that's a thorn in my side. What can I say? But I got to go to them here. Just like the home advantage. Detroit did win the last meeting there 3-2 at the end of the year, December 28th. Little revenge spot for these Maple Leafs. Not mad at going to them here at the buy low minus 120 price. I don't know if that's buy low against the Red Wings, but it's not a bad price, minus 120 here with the Maple Leafs. We got Ducks, Avalanche. Boy, oh boy, what's the Ducks? Yep, they not the Ducks, the Avalanche. Yep, 1-5-2 today. Or beat the Capitals there the other night. Was that tonight? Yeah, that was Monday, excuse me. But today, for Wednesday, expecting Blackwood, who's just been 2.26 goals allowed all season per game. Dostal is not as good of a goalkeeper if you just look at the numbers. He was actually not that bad as of late when I was checking out his numbers, though. You look 4 straight wins for the Ducks, playing a lot better hockey. Obviously, you guys know I like this young core here, Gauthier, Seneke. I like this Duck squad. I have to pick and choose my spots because they go on these epic losing streaks and then they go on a nice winning streak. Right now, I think it's time to bet on the Ducks. You're getting some plus money major with them. Give me the Ducks here. I get it. The Avalanche are a juggernaut at home. I think they're 18-2 this year at home. Still, give me Anaheim here with the massive plus price. Plus 1.5 too. Nothing wrong with that. But anyways, Flyers, Mammoth. We got the Mammoth here minus 170 at home. Look at the Flyers, how they've been playing too as of late. Not the greatest. I get it. They just got to win there to bounce back. But when you let the Rangers get right, that's a red flag to me. What do you call it? Samuel Arson here, 3.3 goals allowed per game this year. Vejmelka has been great as of late, 2.25. And then this last 5 games, and then a 2.55 goals allowed all season long. That .902 save percentage, way better than Erson's .86. I just like the way the Mammoth have been playing, too, as of late. Winners of 3 straight. They're top 5 in all of hockey in goals allowed, so playing great defense. Also, shots on goal allowed. Both of these teams, actually, in the top 5. Still with Erson in goal here, it's hard to want to go to the Flyers. I get it. We got a minus 170 price. And you know how I feel about the in regulation or -1. Maybe you go puck line here with the Mammoth. I'm not mad at that. Or a parlay piece here, minus 170, those Mammoth. We got Penguins. We got Flames. We got Skinner and Wolf here expected. I've been actually chatting up Skinner here, how he's been. Wait a second. Let me find it. Penguins, Flames. There you go. Wolf has been an auto fade as of late. He's been giving up almost 4 goals a game last 5. Skinner, on the other hand, it was like a 1.8 goals allowed. What do you call it? His last game there versus Seattle. What do you call it? That was last night. He gave up 3 goals. So that actually kind of bumped his 1.8 average up to like 2.2 in last 5 games. Still playing some of his better hockey since being the newly acquired goalie here for the Penguins. What's the price here? Minus 120. I get it. It's on the road, and the Flames here are tough to go and beat them up there in Calgary at times. But I like the Penguins here to get this one done on the minus 120 price. All right, we got Islanders. We got Kraken. Sorokin is expected versus Grubauer. What do you call it here? Sorokin's obviously lights out. 2.49 goals allowed all season. Look at Grubauer, 2.46, both with a great save percentage of .915, .917. Kraken have been a team kind of trending to the under this year. So have the Islanders. My first instinct is to go under in this one. Kraken are tricky at times here, trying to go up against them. They are losers of 4 straight. They were hot for a while. Now all of a sudden they're back on the other end of things. To me, I'm not mad at going a little same game parlay here. Islanders minus 120 under the 5.5 here in that one. All right, maybe even an Islanders 2-0 exact score if you want that. Extra plus money. All right, final game of the night we'll talk about, and then I'll get on out of here. We got Capitals, Canucks. Capitals now minus 165. I'm seeing not in love with the Capitals this year. They've lost 3 straight. I've said they're getting old. It's really just Ovechkin I think about that's gotten old, but a couple other players on this team as well. Their core here. Logan Thompson is expected to net. He's been a lights out all year. 2.38 goals allowed average is never going to complain about, and a .914 save percentage. Lankinen, on the other hand, is year-long, brutal, 3.4 goals allowed, 8.86 this year save percentage. And then as of late, too, I think he was giving up almost 4 goals per game. They're missing that Thatcher Demko, obviously. Canucks have been brutal, 11 straight losses. Almost want to go Canuck dance here. Almost want to go Canuck dance because it's plus money at home. Capitals aren't necessarily playing the best of hockey either. Am I going to do it? I'm going to do it. Canuck dance. And I'm going to put it in as a premium probably because I'm doing so bad right now. It can't get any worse. That's a tilt play going Canucks plus money. At least you're putting some plus money on it here with the Canucks. There you guys have it. That's all the action for tomorrow. NBA, college basketball, and NHL. Tune in for the Friday night show. We'll be giving you guys UFC action, obviously NFL playoffs action. I actually don't know if I'm going to be doing one Saturday night. I know I said I'm going Monday through Sunday with this thing, but I'm not missing my fights for nobody. Sorry, guys. It's I got to get my handicapping in too with these fights. Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett. I can give you guys a free one on that one. I think it's Paddy's to lose. He's been, the easiest path ever, I would say here, to the belts for him. Really, this would be his toughest test to date. But Gaethje fights like a retard. Let me just be honest with you guys. 0 fight IQ. A guy that's had a Trevor Whitman in his corner in the past as well, who's one of the more high IQ coaches in all of MMA. And Gaethje it's in his nature to fight like an idiot. Only way I can describe it. Never uses the wrestling, and the guy has a great wrestling pedigree. I have a feeling if he tries to wrestle with Pimblett can submit him with a triangle choke, guillotine choke. The ground advantage is Pimblett in my eyes. Elite jiu-jitsu. He has kind of that funky 10th Planet style, even though he's not really a 10th Planet guy. Just mission control. He can do all sorts of flexible things in his guard, and then great on the back, a great rear naked choke. And the one thing that's scary, though, with Pimblett, I think he is still chinny. We haven't really seen him get caught. If he goes firefight with Gaethje, somebody's going to get dropped. I don't see this one going the distance. So if you like that distance, no Paddy Pimblett and Gaethje, there's that. I know I'm giving you guys the main event to the Saturday UFC card already, but that's just how I feel on that one. I'll break down that whole card here come Friday night, but there's a little main event for you guys. So yeah, tune in, check out what we got on the site. Again, link in the description. What do you got here? Thanks, A. Just look forward, bet it and forget it. Absolutely. Bet it and forget it. Bet it and forget it. That's the motto for tomorrow. The loss, though, to talk about it, I was on the Spurs +4. I think I already talked about it. 15, 10 points I see the whole night they're up by. I even watched a little bit of the game. It was on Peacock, so I was, checking it out. For those of you, I got a kid at the house, man. I gotta attend to him sometimes. I can't let my lady do it all. So I was trying to help her out with him. I go to check out the phone. A brutal loss. It's just, I don't know what to say, guys. We move on. We're going to bet it and forget it. Saturday is going to be a lot of volume. But throughout the week here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably just be one play in on the site. If you want to ride with me, ride with me. If you don't want to ride with me right now, I totally understand. Doesn't mean you can't click the link in the description and check out all these other cappers we have on the site. Look at the leaderboard. The guys who are on the leaderboard are the guys who are winning right now. Maybe you want to roll with them. But I'm never mad at you guys wanting to sign up on a 7-day pass. A 30-day pass, get you here to the end of the Super Bowl, get you those UFC pay-per-views on the weekend. We have UEFA Champions League soccer here as well coming up. You guys know I like my soccer. I haven't dabbled in the tennis yet. Still early on in the season here for tennis action. But I'll be finding something there as well. College basketball has been atrocious this year, much like my baseball last season. But I'm not going to give up on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to give up on it. A couple of those plays I gave out earlier in this show, I will more than likely be on tomorrow. So again, best of luck to everybody. Tune in to the Look Ahead show tomorrow, 9 p.m. On the West Coast, 12 p.m. midnight. We got one more comment in here in the chat. Kelly saying she can help with the tennis. I love it. Trying to find the edge. I love tennis. That was actually one of the better sports there, 2025 for me. Shout out to my boy Cameron Norrie. I think I cashed on him 5 or 6 times throughout the year. Big money, too. I mean, I made $1,000 on him one of those times. It was a nice little minus 115 price. I said, we're going to throw $1,000 on it, which is way above what I normally bet. But I felt that good about it. And I'm probably going to throw some serious cash around on Saturday, especially since I've given some back. That'll be UFC. Sunday we'll talk about, or Saturday I'll talk about football. Friday I'll talk about football. Best of luck to everybody. Have a good night. These comments keep coming in. I got to talk to them. Year 28 coaching. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We got Kelly here with the tennis expertise. I like me tennis. To me, I love individual one-on-one sports a lot more than team sports. I think that's actually a little bit easier to bet on. You got one person to focus on. Let's do it, Kelly. Let's make some money. Best of luck to you guys, though. You guys have a great night. Peace.